Ed Yardeni is president of Yardeni Research, back with us once again. It's always good to have you.
Thank you.
I mean, we've had some head-spinning action already this week. What do you make of what the market did and how it's recovered and what it all means from what happens next?
You're right. You almost need a neck brace to watch this market. But I think what happens next is the bull market moves on. I think it's going to widen out to the S&P 493. I kind of view all companies as tech companies. You either make it or you use it. But within the context of a broadening market, in terms of sectors, I really like the financials. I think the financials still have more upside, not only in the large cap, but especially in the mid cap area. The economy is doing well. The credit system remains very viable. So that's kind of my thinking of where we're going up ahead here.
Is that why the market, may freak out for a minute on a tariff headline, but then enables itself at some point, whether it's during that day or the following, to keep its eye on the prize? Why we've been bullish as a investor class in general about what we think lies ahead?
Yeah, I think, they say that watching laws being made is kind of like watching sausage being made. You really don't want to see it. And maybe that's the same thing with tariffs. It's too visible here. And there's a lot of negotiating going on. And we start out on Monday with the market being freaked out. And by late in the afternoon, Mexico gives Trump something, and he says, "Okay, we'll postpone things." So it's a negotiating game, and I'm not sure it's really all about tariffs per se. It's not just a tariff war. It's a war over national security, a war over drugs. There are a lot of issues involved here, and the market's saying, "Well, what does this really have to do with us? The economy is doing well. Earnings are coming in fine. We can get excited about AI." And so I think the market's finding some resilience here in the face of some pretty volatile data.
Sure, but I mean, lasting and steep tariffs could have an impact not only on inflation, but on economic growth.
Absolutely. But I think the market is coming around to a view I have, which is that this too shall pass. I don't think the United States or the people sitting on the other side of the table really want to go into a tariff war situation. I think you mentioned before that even China has kind of held back on the amount of retaliation. They want to make a deal. And so I think that's what's going on here. And the market increasingly is focusing on what's important, and that is earnings. And the earnings outlook is, I think, extremely good.